So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a Banquet event because as of time of recording, it is just about to come to an end. Now, for me personally, and obviously I have really enjoyed this event, and I think the community as well, it's definitely been received a lot better than last year's. I will say that much. So yeah, it's just going to be my thoughts on the Banquet event. But before we get into that, I hope you all had a great Christmas or just a great holiday season if you don't celebrate Christmas. And also Happy New Year to you all, as it's going to be your first video of 2026 more than likely. The crystals, the Superior Banquet Grace crystals, much better to open than last year's by far. Because last year's were not fun to open at all because you were getting absolutely nothing last year when opening these. But for me personally, I enjoyed opening these things. More so when you popped 10 of them. I think if you opened these individually, it did look a little bit rancid sometimes. If you weren't getting good rollovers. But I think the pity jubilant crystal system, guaranteed jubilant in 15 crystals was nice, and if you got it before at 15, the counter would just reset. So yeah, if you got lucky and you got a stack of jubilant crystals, well done. Your luck was definitely on your side. I definitely opened a fair few of these jubilant crystals, and more than happy with what I got from them. So I will give a thumbs up to Superior Banquet Grace Crystal, and especially with Jubilant, because there's been some. I've really enjoyed opening these Jubilant crystals. Even with like the tier 7 basic, which I got like the most of, I still was like, you know what, I'm fine with these because the more rank 4s the better now, especially with the introduction of rank 5s in this event. I can't English today. Because, the worst thing in this was the StatCast relic crystals. Because even before then, like, the worst thing was the tier 5 alpha fragments. But when they buffed it, so for those you don't know, for the first 5 times you get tier 5 alpha drop, you will get 100 generic 7-star 6 stones. And I pulled that twice, so I've basically got after this event's over, I've got basically a max sig champion if I want to. But yeah, but the Jubilant Crystal, I will give a thumbs up for. Another thing I will give a thumbs up for. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen my 200 sub special, I do my Banquet box openings and opening all my Banquet crystals and claiming nearly everything from this event at the time of recording that video. The Founders Keepers box. Aside from Jane Foster, and you could possibly argue, depending on who you are, X23, the other these are good champions, and last year I got 7-star Adam Warlock from the Banquet, which was the only good thing that I got last year. I got 7-star Valkyrie, and she's my favorite champion in this game, and I was so excited when it was announced she was coming to the game, and as you can see, I got her. So yeah, and also got Hulkling as well. Those are the two I wanted the most. And for obviously there I did get Jane Foster for. Nothing against her. There's just other Mystic attackers that I actually want, and I do wish we'd get some more Mystic defenders personally, because Mystic class is running a bit dry on defenders, but that's a topic for another day. But yeah, I will also give my stamp of approval on the Founders Keepers box, because number one, I got the two I wanted the most. And if you got any of the others, any one of them, congratulations to you. It's Scorpion, Nimrod, and Hulkling. Some of the best champs in the game, but I will obviously include Valkyrie in that. conversation as well. But I want to, talk also about the milestones, because going into this event, when they announced the reduced unit cost, I was like, okay, I can definitely max this out, and I did. Obviously, I maxed out with solo. Obviously, my alliance has definitely crushed it with the alliance, so I got 2 keys, and then obviously, third key with realm event. But I was more than content stopping at the Absman and Kingpin selector, because that was like, in Kabam's words, was like the peak, and everything else was just a bonus. But obviously, we have a lot of whales in this community, and right for if you want to spend, you spending a load of money on this game, totally your prerogative. It's your money to do whatever the hell you want. But I mean, for the rewards you get, very good. They're some of probably the best rewards in the game. I mean, you get, number one, spend the most amount of money on this game in 2 weeks. You get rank 6, not a rank 5. You have, and I think About Crash said you will have this you will be the first, whoever wins the Banquet event, number 1, we will have this, rank 6, 7, the first rank 6, 7 star for a good year or so. If I remember the pre-mortem Banquet post that Ban Crash did. Not only that, it's going to be first appearance, which, side note, I'm actually a little bit disappointed I didn't get first appearance Valkyrie. That would have been, or any of them really, would have been the cherry on top of the Bakewell or cake. But, obviously you get the title, the Bastion title, get to make your own quest, get your own custom title, your own custom profile picture. Like, it's nice that Kabam are incentivizing people to spend money on this by putting their mark on this game. I mean, obviously, obviously content creators and, other members of the community, we've had, some, for some, like, Women's Day quests, some of the more prominent female players in the community have made their stamp, but it's not exactly permanent, if you get what I mean. These things are permanent, they're custom, which is really, really nice. Obviously, the 2026 vouchers, a load of 4 to 5 generic gems, and Colossal, which I think these have you can pick 5 champions from those, but, you get, first appearance champions of everyone, and even going down, they've definitely separated it out a lot more, which was another criticism of last year's, that the Realm event rank rewards weren't as spread out better. So if you just missed out on like getting a top 3 spot, you'd get everything else from like spots like 1 to, I think it was like 60, I think. But now it's even more better spaced out, which is, again, for, no disrespect to Wales, without them, we wouldn't be able to play this game. Well, get as much from this game because, they make this game run pretty much, and definitely pay a few Kabam member salaries with this event. But, going back to the milestones, I was more than content just stopping at abs, but there was one thing that I saw, as my dog is currently barking at something. Teddy, it's alright. As I was saying, I was more than content to just stop at the Absman and Kingpin selector, of which I chose Kingpin, because Absman, just not for me. I recognise that he's good, just not for me, but it was the Deathless champion selector, because there was one champion I was missing from the Deathless group, and that was King Groot. So I chose King Groot out of that, obviously, and you can probably see why I'm going with this. I did the quest to get Deathless Thanos. But I mean, if you've been looking, if you see my profile picture at the beginning, or at the top of the screen there, yeah, I got Deathless Thanos from this event, courtesy of this event, and yeah, he's pretty fucking good. He is pretty fucking good. I just need to get this guy awakened, really. That's really it. I just need to get this guy awakened, and I can start having some fun. Well, even more fun when I'm having with this guy, because I really like this guy's playstyle. I like it a lot. But, you know, just going on to some of the other rewards that I've gotten from this, you know, obviously, you know, I said it when I posted my mid-Banquet rank-up video. This had to be done. Like, Valkyrie's my favourite character in this game, and kind of want to work on a showcase for her. So if you want to see that, let me know. But yeah, I'm so glad. The champion that I wanted from a Banquet box, I got her first try. I didn't really care about anyone else who I got. I just wanted Valkyrie, and I got her. And I want to mention that. Again, I got my favourite the champion I've wanted the most since Bullseye came out, Lizard, and I finally got him. So now I can save all my Titan shards for next rollover. But you know, just I've got rank 4 resources out of my ass. So you know, obviously I've done Valkyrie, I've done Lizard, I've done Jean Grey. Hulkling's probably gonna go up because he's now Sig 200. So he's probably going to go up. Who else is going to go up? Carolina will probably go up. Captain Britain probably going to go up. Let me fill this by 7 stars real quick. You know, I'm going to have to wait till obviously the Colosseum run is over. So that way I can pretty much just choose tier 4 alpha exclusively from that near enough. So that I can take up all these champions that I want to take up. But even then, I've still got, you know, rank up gems to use as well. Like I got 6 of my overflow there. In terms of tier 7, I'm probably going to get a lot more. After the realm event is calculate, you know, the rewards come out for that. But you know, I got like 3 or 4 awakening gems. Plus that one for the Banquet box, which I did use on Valkyrie. Or did I? Or was it Hulkling? I was one of the 2, I can't remember. But, you know, the 6 stones, you know, I'm going to get even more of them. Obviously, I've got 2 rank 4 gems, a mutant and just a generic one, so I can use that or whatever, but that's going to be saved until, again, Colosseum is done for this week, and when the Banquet Awards come out, and then I will do probably the biggest rank up video I've done on this channel. So yeah, overall, I think the Banquet event has definitely been a win. For me personally, I do think it's been good for the community as well, especially for the you know, the whales who want to stamp, you know, their mark on this community with, you know, those profile pics, and obviously, you know, whoever does get that 6-star, rank 6, 7-star first appearance, Sig 200 Punisher. That was a mouthful. You know, it's nice that aside from just the Bastion title, the whales can, you know, leave their mark on this and say, yeah, I did that. So yeah, overall, very, very positive Banquet event, especially for me personally. I got pretty much everything I wanted out of this event and more, so I am more than happy with this event. But if you made it to the end of this video, let me know what you thought of my Banquet event. Do you think it was good? Do you think it was bad? Are you somewhere in between? Because, you know, I don't speak for everyone. I only speak for myself. But if you like this video, feel free to like it. And dislikes if you disliked it. And if you like this video, check out some other content on this channel. If you like my other content on this channel, then please consider turning that red subscribe button to grey. And I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.